So I've got a new one for you today. The creative visualization, which I think will go along with a lot of stuff that we've been doing. And uh, after this month, we're going to get through this month. Um, then I would like to start a series. And I've got two or three I'm thinking about, so we'll see how it goes. But I want to talk to you today about creative visualization. It is a way to get what you want, and we already use it unconsciously. We don't even think about it sometimes how we use it. But because of our negative concept of life, we automatically expect limitations, and we expect the lacking instead of the abundance of that life can even offer. So the use of visualization gives us the key to tap into the natural, and I did say natural, bounty of life. How it works is based on several principles. The main one being that the universe is full of energy, and I don't think we ever stop and realize how much energy is going on. The physical universe is energy. We are all part of one great energy. The energy vibrates at different rates of speed in all different forms that we see here on Earth. Okay? A chair, carpet, humans, and so on. And even thoughts are made of energy. I think I'll make dinner. Thoughts process before making the meal. A builder has a design and builds a house. The idea is like a blueprint. It creates the image of a form, which then magnetizes the physical energy to flow into that form and eventually manifest it on a physical plane. If you constantly think of illness, you may become ill. If you believe yourself to be beautiful, you become so. Unconscious thoughts are the same. As you sow, so shall you reap. We attract in our lives what we think about most. You've already heard the other videos that I've shared that we attract it. We're like a magnet to either negative or positive, good stuff. And sometimes I'm like, did I really bring that on myself? Think about it. Creative visualization is magic in the truest, highest meaning of the word. It involves aligning yourself in natural principles that govern the working of our universal principle and learning to use those principles in a conscious and creative way. Sounds a little complicated, doesn't it? It's not. Don't let it become complicated. It's not. It may even seem impossible. That's understandable that you'd think that way, but we must understand the underlying reasons that we do think that way. Then understand the concept of creative visualization. And once you do, the miracles will start appearing. You'll start seeing things happen in a really favorable way. Using creative visualization, the process of change does not occur on a superficial level through mere positive thinking. It involves discovery, exploring and changing your deepest, most basic attitude toward life. That is why learning creative visualization, that's a mouthful, can become an experience of deep and meaningful growth. So it's not just about what to get, something that you want, something you're trying to bring to your life. It's also going to help you become a better person. It's going to become part of your growing and pruning and grooming, because you are going to discover things that you may not have known about yourself before. Blocking ourselves from achieving satisfaction and fulfillment in our lives through our fears and uncover unconscious beliefs. That's a mouthful. We block ourselves. We do it unconsciously. We do it through our fears. We do it through our lack of belief. And it's the worst thing that we can do to ourselves, but we all do it until we learn that that's not the way to do things. How you will view the good and the bad events that come your way is how you can change everything in your life. Once we see this clearly, it really will change how everything affects your way. Okay? It can be a true awakening. And with practice, you'll find yourself using this for everyday life. Some things just need to be part of our life every day. Not only just dreams and goals, but just everyday life. a state of consciousness where you know you are the constant creator of your life. It becomes natural for you to create and visualize the wonderful and more important things in your life. Okay? Here's like an example. Think of something you like, something easy, an object, event, place to visit. Try to be comfortable and relax completely. Now, whatever it is, go into your mind and have fun with it. For me, I love the Smoky Mountains, which sadly we've all just heard the news in the last several days that we've had the fire who's taken lives and destroyed it. In so many ways, it's going to take a long time to rebuild, and it's so sad. It's such a beautiful country, and I've been going there for years, and I love it. But when I go there, I'm feeling relaxed. I feel comfortable. I close my eyes and I can feel the beauty around me of the mountains and the trees. And we usually stay in a cabin, and maybe I'll even smell the fire. Now, like, start just seeing things. What is your favorite place? Some people love the beach. Can you smell the salty air and feel the sand and the sun on your face? Well, see, I'm here with my honey at the Smokies, and I've got a fire, and I can feel that fire. I can feel the warmth. And it's fall, and the air is crisp, but the sun is shining bright and warm. The cabin is beautiful, and it's sitting on the edge of a mountain overlooking trees. And at night, I see the lights of the city. And it's just like, oh my goodness, and we're in a hot tub, and we're just looking out on the deck and enjoying an awesome and amazing view. So, if you could do that, if you could take yourself there just by being creative because of something you've experienced, practice that. Positive affirmation. Here I am spending a wonderful weekend in the mountains, and it is beautiful. Now, when you're making that affirmations, doubt, and contradictory thoughts will come. Don't fight or resist them. This tends to give them more power. Let it flow through and just continue with your visualization and your affirmation. What the thoughts are is, are you kidding me? You're not in the mountains. Why are you saying this to yourself? When's the last time you were able to go to the mountains? I'm being silly. This is a silly exercise. Those are kind of thoughts that could mess with your head, but just let them flow. Just let them flow and keep going. So here's some basics. And there's I'm not sure how many's here. I'm reading these off, as you probably can tell, maybe 4. Okay. The basics for creative visualization. Set your goal. That's the number 1. Set your goal. Something you really want. A job, a house, a relationship, beauty, prosperity, physical well-being. Whatever it is that they are wanting or needing. It is a good idea to start with something easy first. And then you will be able to go to that next level of the creative visualization. There's going to be some negative resistance within yourself, and that's why we want you to start with something easy. It's just natural. So, okay, you've set your goals, you've kind of figured out something you want. Now, number 2, have a clear idea or mental picture up here, exactly as you want it. Think of it in the present time of how you already want it to be. Imagine yourself in a situation as you desire it now, and include as many details as you can to have a physical picture. It could be that condo on the beach. It could be your dream home. It could be a car that you've just dreamt of and wanted all your life. It could be so many things. It could be a very full checking account and bills paid. It could be a lot of things. Just think about that. So have a very clear mental picture. Set your goal and now see it. Now you have to think about it a lot. Focus on it often. Bring your idea and mental picture often, and throughout the day, just casually throughout the day, just happen to think of it. This is the way it becomes integrated and part of your life. Okay? It becomes more of a reality to you and your project. It is more successful. So that's what you've got to do to make it a part of you. And don't do this like you're struggling so hard for it and putting up extra amount of energy. Honestly, that's going to hinder you. What you want to do is let it be real in your mind and see it, believe it, feel it, and just let it flow. Don't don't push it. You can't force anything, right? There won't be good results if you try. Okay, and number 4, give it positive energy as you focus on your goal. Think of it in a positive, encouraging way. Make strong positive statements to yourself. That is, it exists or is now coming to you. So when you're saying it, I love my new home. I love the way it's looking right now. I can't wait for it to be finished. I can just see the beautiful hardwood floors and the pearly white cabinets and the granite. Just start seeing it and make positive statements and see yourself receiving it, achieving it. See yourself walking into your dream house and smelling the fresh paint and the new carpet and the hardwood. Feel the carpet, the nice new fluffy carpet under your toes. Just really bring it to life. These are positive statements, which are an affirmation. And see, your mind doesn't know the difference in truth and fiction. Okay, so if you feed it, then you continue to feed it positive. At some point, it is going to draw in something really positive. Now, try to temporarily suspend any doubt or disbelief you have, and that is always hard to do when you first start. Continue to work this process until you receive your goal or you have no longer desire to do so. So you just keep doing it, because sometimes our goals do change. And if you lose interest, make it clear, and start a new beginning of the new visualization. That is the way you get started to make things come your way. Now, Aristotle said a soul never thinks without a picture. So it's really, really important. Affirmations are one of the most important elements in creative visualization. To affirm strong, positive is already so. Every day in every way, everything comes to me easily. I am the master of my life. I have a well-paying job. Affirmations can be done silently, aloud, or written down. Don't allow the old thought patterns to creep in. So start saying all these positive things. Everything in every way comes to me easily. I have an amazing job. I have a great boss. I have an awesome business. I am blessed. I am grateful. I can't tell you how important it is that you be grateful. If you're not grateful for what you have now, I don't think that you're going to be blessed with more. Not till you appreciate what you already have. And you don't have to make them all wordy and real busy where it's just too much to think about or say. Say what you do want, not what you don't want, though. Be sure you're speaking positive. Don't talk about, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get my dream house. I want it so bad. Or, I'm just sick and tired of my job. I hate my job. You don't talk like that. You don't. You teach your mind to think positive about everything and feed it, feed it, feed it. And you can keep your affirmations short and not all wordy. It's okay. Those thoughts of doubts and limitations attack us when we are the most vulnerable or feel inferior or believe we are lacking. So be aware of that. Doubts and limitations sound like it won't work. A leopard can't change their spots. Who do you think you are? Why do you think you can? You're not smart enough. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. What will happen if you screw this up? I'm happy the way things are. Don't rock the boat. Does this sound familiar to any of you? Have you heard it before? Have you had great dreams and goals and you would share it with someone and they would kind of give you those kind of limitations and doubts and put it in there? So turn it around and don't say any of those things. And be patient. It does take a lifetime. It has taken a lifetime to create the way your world is now. So just remember, it's going to take a little while to change it. There are many levels of creative visualization, and these were basically the basics that I'm sharing. So now to help us focus, it takes 3 necessary elements, and I want to rush through this if I can. It takes 3 necessary elements within you to determine how successful creative visualization will work for you to deepen and expand your having. So in other words, what drives you to want the things you're visualizing? 1 is desire. You must have a true desire to have or create. Ask yourself, do I truly in my heart desire this goal to be realized? 2, belief. The more you believe in your goal and the possibility of obtaining it, the more likely it will be. Okay? And number 3, acceptance. You must be willing to accept and have that which you are seeking. What? Yeah. I'm amazed sometimes how people have a hard time believing that they're worthy to even receive or accept their dreams. They're afraid of it. I don't know if they're afraid of failure, but they're afraid they're not good enough, lack of worthiness. It's sad. So you must be willing to accept and have that which you are seeking. Sometimes we pursue goals without actually wanting to even obtain them. We are more comfortable with the process of going after them. Ask yourself, am I really completely willing to have this? Now, when you have total intention, when you desire with all your heart and believe in the possibility of obtaining it, you're ready to accept it. There is no way you cannot manifest this in your life when you get to that point. And usually, if you can get to that point, you will start seeing it in a very short time. That is what makes us strong, and that is what makes it clear, and you have to make sure you have that acceptance. You have that belief. You have that desire. Your most wonderful weapon against limiting thoughts and your willingness to clarify and envision what you truly want for your life is a clear intent. A clear intent. If you keep on saying things that are going to be bad, you have a good chance of being a prophet, and I don't want to be that kind of prophet. The path we shall follow is not laden with positive platitudes, but a quest for insight, wholeness, and integrity. A journey of discovery to reflect on what is important to self. How often have you asked yourself this question? Why am I here? What do I have to contribute that will make a difference? What do you have that's value to believe in? Confident people have a philosophy about what they are created. Sense of purpose, their lives matter, success, satisfaction, fulfillment are the rewards of contributing their gifts and talents. Success begins the moment we understand that life is about growing. It's about acquiring knowledge and skills we need to live more fully and effectively. Life is meant to be a never-ending education. When this is appreciated, we are no longer survivors but adventurers. Life becomes a journey of discovery, exploration, and our potential. You are never given a wish without given the power to make it true. I love this. And honestly, there's a lot of, I wish I could make a whole nother video on this, and maybe I can at some point. And I might repeat myself just a little bit. But in an interview with Jonathan Winters, he was asked how he arrived to his success. And his statement was, I couldn't wait for success, so I went ahead without it. How many of us are waiting for success? The true self is always in motion like music, a river of life, changing, moving, failing, suffering, learning, and shining. There's only one success, to be able to spend your life in your own way. So, what's your idea of success? What's your dreams? What do you want? Make some positive changes in your life. Go ahead and be silly and visualize what you want. See it, feel it, and believe it. Your mind is a mental workshop. You can build anything in it. Make your mental blueprint and begin to build. The beginning is in your imagination, and then you've got to think and organize your thoughts into plans. Then transform your thoughts into reality by taking positive action. Use your imagination to perceive your reality even when it's not fully materialized. That's where that creative visualization is. You must see it clearly in your mind before you can do it. First, visualize, then actualize your way to success. You really can live your dreams. All you have to do is try. The dreams you believe in can come to be. You'll find that life always responds to your outlook. What you expect to happen happens. Expecting something to happen energizes your goal and gives it momentum. And this is true. It's like you can't stop a moving train, right? Believe from the depths of your innermost being that you will achieve what you set out to do, and it will open the way for miracles to happen. Your expectation will open the doors to your supply. Expect great things, work with passion for them, and they will surely come to you. Your supply will always correspond with your expectations. Don't forget that. There is no medicine like hope, and no incentive so great, and no tonic so powerful as the expectation of something of tomorrow. You can't succeed beyond your wildest expectations unless you begin with some wild expectations. To win, you have to expect to win. So don't wait for your success. Go on without it. I thank you for being on this video with me today, and I look forward to sharing more, and God bless. I'll see you in a week.